hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants.
All day.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Rush in, rush in.
Ready.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Watch the whip.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Blue draw Corkers. Spud.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
I'm here all day.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Wide right.
Pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
0-15.
SOS.
Now they try the right side here. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey.
Hey, Sunday.
Buzz.
Now Mahomes. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense won the battle. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike 57. Yellow.
Box track. Man up, D.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Oh, you got D?
57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Hey! Banjo.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, exit. General West. 57. Mike, 57.
It's our field. It's our field.
Get it.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Open man is Ross, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Down from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
The toss out to Barkley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have you ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys were able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes.
It's just me and you.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Hey, check.
Yellow.
Mike 57.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked there by Nick Nelson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their 48-yard
Weapon.
line.
A A first down carry for Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones to throw on third down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
So what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down, Colts.
Hey, go going. Hey, Mike, 50.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. In for the score. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 30.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Recon,
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Drop deep.
He's coming. We got double up.
On first down, it's Gibson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Check.
Hey, lock it.
Kill.
Hey, orbit.
Kill.
Check.
Now Jones trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On third down, Jones. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively brings up fourth down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
50
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
61, matchbox, light.
Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's second down.
15. Delta.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Check attack.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Undercrunch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. The 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line. Go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get it.
This is Barkley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Hey, Charlie.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Yo.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's right. Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off the train tracks.
Brings up 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
That's what I'm talking about, D. That's what I'm talking about.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the Giants send out their punter now. Time today. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to have a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, it's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Jones under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
John Ross, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
No, check that.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Giving up nothing today.
H3-2-18. Chopper.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
29-yard line.
Motion, motion, pump, pump, pump.
Hey, Sunday on first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely running better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, 43, 15.
He's checking. Crash. Motion. Where's 53?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's what I do.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Okay, ready?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You mine. There.
2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week.